Hello, do you remember
What?
when I ordered the taxi to the hotel?
And the car was very big and we a lot of technology.
Oh, forget it was very comfortable. You didn't not have to go in the middle of the car.
Yes, that was really very amazing. Today's technology is amazing.
Yes, that was very funny.
Forget that, Jose. You are just running on memory.
I'm still surprised by the look we had that day for Ricardo.
Don't maybe say that.
You can't give your opinion because your alcohol leaked in the middle of a game and we almost lost.
Really?
After we checked into the hotel, you ordered a bottle of aged whiskey and at that moment your luck began.
Yes, it was very surprising. Suddenly you had a stroke of luck in gambling. That night in the casino surprised me.
Serious, the only thing that I remember is that we went to the casino.
Oh well, first we went to Blackjack, and there you bet half our money.
Yes, and you finished as all the money I brought at that time.
I apologize for that.
Don't worry because in the next round you tripled my money, but you already looked lost due to alcohol.
I tried to tell you to go to your room so you could rest, but you got stubborn and Jose didn't help because he gave you a lot of rope.
That was a secret, and I didn't win him up. I just took him to play the dice to test his luck, and don't even mention what I bet with my money.
This is going to be a serious question. We win or we lose?
You won other rounds, and the wars almost kicked us out, but they didn't kick them out because they saw that the alcohol had already taken effect.
Ha ha ha. That night was very strange, but quite entertaining.
All that happened in an hour. The worst thing is that we fought for your luck.
Well, it's good that I don't remember that.
Well, the good thing is that everyone won $1 million and we left the casino at 4 in the morning. And at the moment you reacted.
If I remember that. I asked where we going to eat.
We went to a hotel restaurant, Vilasa for dinner, right?
Yes, for dinner we all ordered grilled Japanese, black beef steak, and it was delicious.
Yes, and the next day we got up at 7 and have breakfast at Think Hop 1, which was 2 minutes walk from the hotel.
I remember that it was a steamed food restaurant and everything was very tasty. I ordered an order of stewed pork spare rib with black bean sauce.
At the restaurant, Max and I ordered dumplings, and you and Jose ordered two eggs cakes. After that, we went to the Museum Samurai.
It was amazing. Where we bought a guide tour of the whole museum. It was very interesting and the samurai armor and the swords were great.
Oh, of course. And at the end of the visit, we considered buying one of the swords that they sell inside the museum. But in the end, we decided not to bury it, and then better to bury a replica that we can use to play.
I was very sad about this decision.
Yes, it was quite sad. I really wanted that sword. It looked too cool. And you could tell that it was used in great battles of antiquity. But at least we can use the replicas without fear of losing their historical value.
In the afternoon, we went to the Nakamura All Art Museum. It was a beautiful museum with amazing piece of arts.
And at night we visited the Cafe Veloce. There were ordered coffees with a dessert such as cake, cupcakes, and I don't remember which other things.
To end the day, we went back to the hotel and talking about the day and the good experience at the museums and sleep for a while.
I choose to make an okonomiyaki. It's also known as a Japanese pizza, and it is a very simple dish, and it tastes delicious. Only I had problems because I made it with squid, but I had to cut it, and it was my first time, so I stained everything with squid ink.
I made a udon. Udon is a thick white noodle with somewhat sticky texture, made from wheat, flour, and water. Making the udon was somewhat difficult, as I had never made a similar dish before, but I am still satisfied with the result.
I made the yudofu, a dish that was actually very simple but very delicious. It was tofu cooked in a hot broth with seaweed.
And sukiyaki. It took me a long time to make the broth to cook the meat and vegetable. It was the only difficult thing became. I was an expert in the cook of meat and vegetable.
I made a ramen and it was delicious. The hardest thing of all was the finish. It was a whole dish and with a lot of ingredients. It was really delicious.
I made a ogasai. It wasn't really difficult because I made the accompanying dish together with two of them chefs because there were many small dishes with typical ingredients for the region. They were delicious anyway.
Later, Jose and I made a mochi and a taiyaki.
It is a typical Japanese dessert, a small rice cake that was delicious.
We made 3 cupcakes to share with our group.
Yes, it was delicious, but I want other, but it can be possible.
Yes, the cupcakes were really fluffy and tasted really delicious.
I liked how it tasted, only that I got a little sick.
I remember that I wanted to make a similar dessert, but sadly there was no material to make another one.
It is true. I remember that when we finished cooked, which was really fun by the way because I love cooking. I was super exhausted and I think I wasn't the only one. The only thing I expected at that moment was to rest in a bed and sleep like a bear.
Oh, do you remember the next day, Demian?
Yes, in the next day we went the Nintendo Park. Do you remember?
Of course, I remember. I am a big fan of Nintendo and its games. So Beijing, there was a really wonderful experience that I would like to repeat again one day. Although some games really scared me.
Yes, I remember very well. It was my first time being in a mechanic game.
What? As if you had never been in an amusement park, Ricardo, they are great.
When you discovered my secret, I only know that I have never been to one of here.
Well, now you've seen an museum park, Ricardo.
Yes, but for me, the best thing was when we ate that breakfast at that restaurant.
Yes, the breakfast is very tasty and delicious. I want it here other day.
Ah, the breakfast was very tasty that day.
Yes, I also agree with that. I really loved breakfast that day.
Uh, yes, I like the part more. It was simply great to get on the mechanical games.
Yes, although I got tired very quickly and I was very hungry that day. I remember that we went to street food exhibition.
Yes, that was very tasty day.
Yes, the truth is that I like it a lot. I love it when we had an onigiris. They were super tasty, and with that spice they had, I really love it.
Yes, it was very tasty. Although I liked the most was the puffer fish, which no one dared to try. Although no title think about it is made sentence because it was not prepared by a professional. Luckily, I did not get intoxicated.
Yes, it was true. I was scared that I was going to get sick or something. That that is why I didn't want to try that.
Well, I enjoyed our vacations.
Ha 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 ha. The trip was a very good experience, and I hope that one day we will love another country of the world like England.